And we back, y'all. Hey, welcome to my channel, Watch Your Mouth Reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. Not gonna happen in this video, but that's all right. Joining us today, we have our girl, Mrs. Best, my best friend in the whole wide world. And if you
Hey.
saw the title, this is Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8, Episode 8 Review and Recap. I also want to give a nice shout out to my girl, Nia Green. She is waiting for the shade to begin, and trust me, it is going to begin. We are here to, give our honest opinions about the situation, but we're going to throw a little shade here and there, especially at a couple of people this episode. And one happens to be one of my favorite housewives of all time. She about to get it this episode because I couldn't believe what she did. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So the ladies, we pick up where we left off 2 weeks ago. They're still in Austin. They feel like they've been in Austin for the whole month. But
Mhm.
it is what it is. We got to finish this whole episode, which was dull if you ask me. But we're coming across with the ladies. We have Giselle and Ashley. They are actually in Ashley's suite, getting ready to set up for Karen's birthday. There's a little activity they want to set up with all the rest of the ladies. Ashley and Giselle are starting right. They've been in Texas for a month, right? But
Damn.
Giselle asks how's her mother doing in all this situation, and she says, "To be honest, I haven't been in my mom's house for about 2 years." And she says it's because of her mom's boyfriend. Now, mind y'all, if y'all don't know Ashley Darby's storyline with her mom, Ashley's mom went with this man, and they lived in the tent somewhere. So fast forward, Ashley had Mama has a house now, and Ashley can't stand that stepdaddy. They've been together since Ashley was in high school. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the father of her sister, younger sister. Y'all know I don't like Ashley's mom. I hate to say I don't like somebody mama, but I don't care for
She's
Ashley's
still a
mom at all.
person. She's still a person. So it's not you saying you're not
She's
judging
just
her.
not my cup of tea. I wish Ashley would have kept that part of her life hidden because I didn't need to see it. Like I'm just saying, um,
It was
as
either her
far as
mama
that
or
goes,
Michael Darby.
yeah,
Her
it
mama
was like
gonna
I
get
don't.
her fired.
It's just her mom. Like, yeah. Let's move on. We then go over to the bar with Karen, Candace, and Wendy. And Wendy lets Karen know that her mother actually had to have surgery. And, the fact she's real blind to the fact that she's just like her mama with trash ass men.
Yep.
Yeah. And she even alluded to some of that too. But the problem that I have with that is that that was a different kind of like vision of 2020, if we gonna say it, because it wasn't like you picked a trash ass man that didn't have shit. You picked a trash ass man that had money because your ass didn't want to end up like your mama. Let's not act like that, Ashley. Now, come on. But yeah, but moving on. What was I saying? Wendy. So Wendy basically says, the reason why she was going at Aneka, so hard is because this lady is coming from my mom, and my mom is in this situation. Now, this is where Candace Diller Bassett pissed me off in her confessional because Candace saying that you can't really equate the two. And I beg to fucking differ. And let me explain why I beg to differ. If I'm out of town, and this is a real life situation for me, y'all. I'm not trying to just be on Wendy's side with this. My mom lives in Arizona. I live in Florida. If my mom has to have surgery and somebody that is in a coworker situation says my mom is a witch based on you know, a situation that happened, you damn right I'm gonna get angry and get mad and go to the and cut to the white meat. Absolutely. So for Kansas to say you cannot equate the two, I said
This is
Candace.
talking about the fact that Wendy's mom is only having an endoscopy, which is a procedure where they put a camera down your nose into your body or down your throat into your body. I don't
I
think she was
get
talking about like the gravity of the situation that happened with, the shrine. I think she was just talking about because they were sitting and talking, and when they asked Wendy about that, she brought that up like she's going through something really bad and saying that this is why I'm this way, not just with NECA. So I get Candace's thing is she be saying the right shit in the wrong way, in my opinion. And that's why I can't fully get on her side. But okay, your mom going in for an endoscopy, which is a very small procedure, 90% of the time you just get sedated, you don't even get put to sleep. You know, it has nothing to do with the shrine or any of that. And Wendy's trying to make it seem as if this is just like taking over her life and the reason for her behaviors around the group. But this just happened also while you were on the trip. So it's like you were already acting this way, Wendy, prior to the trip. Defend your mom, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like she was using her mom's small procedure as a way to like, as an excuse for how she is. And at the end of the day, like you're saying though, James, when it comes to your mama, like, you're not going to play with my mom. You're not going to make a joke. You're not going to say anything. You're going to acknowledge her as Miss Asha, and you're going to leave it there. I don't care what you think I done told you about her. I don't care how you personally feel about it. Ain't nobody going to disrespect my mama. And I think most people feel that way. So it's like, Wendy, just stand in that. Stop trying to get the fucking pity party of her having a camera put down her throat.
In that aspect, I agree with you there. But I still, in a way, felt like I don't care what my mama was doing in the hospital. I don't care if my mama was getting a tooth removed. If I'm not there to make sure my mom is okay, I'm going to feel. I actually relate to Wendy in that.
Mm-hmm,
Like it could be so my mama could tell me she got the flu,
mm-hmm.
and
And you're
I'm
going
still
to.
going to feel some type of way about that. So to
But
me,
her mom
no.
having that endoscopy, she had just found out that this was
Yeah.
happening. So it's
Yes.
like
Yeah. It's like
that
at the same
it doesn't,
time.
Wendy doesn't make sense. Candace delivery is off. I'm just like, okay, talk about
That's why.
something else. Because if you don't
That's
want
why I
your mom
say,
talking
yeah.
about, then stop bringing her up on camera.
Right. It's that's yeah, that's another thing, Wendy. Yeah, like keep your mama, precious to you, baby. Don't do that so much. And I agree with Mrs. Her delivery was off. And it was. But I said I'm not talking about Wendy and the Neckas beef on this channel no more, unless we have reason to. But I'm not
I
talking
feel like
about
they're
that
gonna
beef
drag
anymore
it the
because
whole season. And I'm just like,
absolutely, and
no.
I'm not here for it because I don't like it. I didn't like it from the beginning, and I don't like it now.
Mm, you said that.
So yes, exactly. So then moving on from there, the ladies then go up to Ashley's suite and they go ahead and decide to paint their, view of Karen, if you must say.
Lord,
Now, I'm not gonna go through everybody's thing. I'm just gonna go over the one that cracked me up. The one that cracked me up the most was actually Wendy's. Wendy's cracked me up the most because she put two hairs on the mole,
that was the
and, and
part.
I was that was the part for me that y'all I literally laughed because and I missed a part of I think I missed Robin's thing because I was laughing so hard because I was trying to zoom in on Carrie's face to see if I could picture the two hairs coming out. So and y'all, and I know I'm gonna get hell for saying this, but I do not care. I want Karen to remove that poll.
Really? I
I
think
do.
it makes her.
I
It's like,
want
how
her.
do we know it's Karen?
I want her to remove it. And I, I don't mind them. I don't mind moles, but at the same time,
Everyone has that person that they know or see with a mole that they may feel like, dang, I wish you could remove that. For me, it was Chrissy Lampkin on Love and Hip Hop, the original season. I wanted her so badly to remove it, and she
yeah,
wouldn't.
her too. Her too.
Yeah.
Her. She
She
was
said,
another
keep
one.
the
Her.
mole, cut the hairs white, wax that bitch out.
Yeah. She just puts
Karen,
makeup over it. I when like all of
that's
the
what make you
but I
see
tell
the
y'all,
hairs
I tried to
more.
zoom in on a couple of her pictures, and I tried to find them two hairs. I couldn't find them, but she puts makeup and concealer over her mole, which is another reason why I want her to remove it. Because if you gonna do all that, why not remove it? Or if you're gonna put your foundation on, why not darken your mole to black and then make it more appealing and do the Jessica Rabbit thing? I would rather her do that than to because she puts makeup and concealer over it and it makes it look like an acne bump or something. It's as I said, she might as well just remove it. So yes, but I'm one of those people, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna catch hell for this, but I'm just saying that's not for me. Moving on from there. Um all the rest of the ladies, I think Mia's was pretty funny too, because I think Mia also had the hairs on her mole.
She was
But
the
I
one
think
with who drew what the hell? Why am I thinking of him as Uncle Ben? That's
yes,
so bad. What is Karen's husband's name? Ray.
right.
Ray. Oh my God. I'm thinking of Rice. I like that she included Ray in the picture. He was just like a little
Mhm.
stick. Oh.
Yes, it was hilarious. But Robin drew the blue check mark,
She
and
drew a white
Karen.
check mark.
Oh,
Robbie couldn't
oh,
even
gee.
get the check. Uncle Ben.
We going to hell for that one. But anyways,
Giselle said
yeah,
it, not me.
she did. Giselle did start that shit. But Karen thought that Robin's was funny, and she said, "Robin, despite our differences, I would like to definitely take this moment if there's time for us to get to know each other on a better level." And Robin was just surprised and shocked. She goes, "What? Really? You really want to do this?" Like it was like
Karen's been telling you this, Robin, for seasons, but you always want to go
you
and
always want to come for
shit,
her,
start shit that you can't finish, writing checks that won't cash and shit. That's
right?
Robin.
Nia Green commented on a tractor of all things riding into the sunset. Yeah, that's right. Mia's did too that. That was hilarious. Now you know that good old Ray ain't finna go on no damn tractor as old as he is. He's not finna do that. So come on, Mia, you was reaching for that one.
Well, she's from the county where they got farms.
Yeah,
So
she
a
is.
tractor shouldn't be foreign unless you're trying to forget the county. Watch it
Exactly.
on TV. Um,
So the ladies did. I'm just gonna go to the dinner and the drag show because there was nothing really else that was that appealing. So the ladies didn't go to dinner, and I don't know why Ashley did this. I guess to get some shit going like she always does. But Ashley seeks out Candace and says, Candace, I noticed that in the car you were crying, you were very, very hurt about, your friendship with Robin and everything. And Candace was like, why are you bringing this up? Candace was mad off rip and was like, "Why are you bringing this up?" Like, and then what she said, "You can kiss my ass." She said, "Well, let me get up and see it. Why don't you get up and walk out so I can see it?" But Ashley said that I was like, "Damn, Ashley, come on now, y'all is not really them two will never see eye to eye. They just gonna be the best
the
frenemies
issue
until."
is, and people let Ashley get by. I'm honestly surprised at the black community for letting Ashley get by with that. Like, she wrote a whole statement against Candace on the legal realm. That makes any like simple, like, oh, I don't like you, we can't get along. Like, once you actually take that at a time when they were supposed to be like at a ceasefire and cool with each other, then you go and you write a statement that's going to be legal, that's going to come against me. And then it's like, and then in addition to that, your nasty ass husband is suing me for saying shit that everyone else, including you and him, have said. It's Ashley coming for Candace. It's like, okay, like Naya said, she got to earn her check somehow. But let's not forget when we talk about it that Ashley does have Candace fucked up in a lot of instances
Absolutely.
and
And,
situations.
the thing about it is, and I agree with you too, Diane, she has to earn her check somehow, but she can earn her check by revealing what's going on in her life,
Yep.
expounding on that divorce,
Yep.
talking about that man she's dating. Why you ain't been in your mama house in 2 years? Not that I want to see.
Right. You
Yeah,
want to talk about everybody else's business.
where is that Ashley? Because we getting sick of that. You and Robin both. So Wendy takes it a point after the argument gets heated to say, "Well, Robin, how do you feel?" Robin's like, "I don't have any feeling towards that. That's done. That's done. I don't really care about all that." And at some point, Robin gets up from the table because she's had it. She goes, "I'm full," as the argument, as Candace is still getting in that ass.
She
And
had nothing to fight back. Robin runs away. She does the same shit since season one. When you call Robin out on something that is true that Robin is wrong about, she's gonna get up and go.
so to
She's
paint the and then to paint the picture, you guys, of why Robin got up, because Ashley makes the point to Candace that I say things to everyone's faces. You say things on blogs when they point out where Candace was on House of Arians talking about um in terms of Robin, how do you feel? And Candace says she's a fraud. And Ashley and Giselle start the most shit and contribute the least. Houseway, how? You know what it is, and I'm gonna get to my point in just a minute. Let me explain what it is. I hate to bring up that it is a colorism issue, but I can't help to think that it is one. Because the fact that Giselle, we only saw that man the first fucking episode and ain't seen him since. We don't care. And this is the thing, her daughters are beautiful. Delightful, Delicious, and Desiree are beautiful. I know that ain't their names, y'all. I just don't remember their names. Sorry, and I don't care to remember their names. Those babies are beautiful. But how they show up on TV, they look nervous and they look like they never want to be on camera. The oldest one gives me the Riley Burris talk of, well, mom, you just had to do this another day.
I hate
Oh,
the way
tight tea.
Billy talks. It's
Yeah, it's like I'm not finna go there. Like I don't care about that. And as I said with Ashley, until you talk about your divorce, see, God don't
like,
like ugly. Yeah, God don't like ugly. Ashley, until you talk about that fucking divorce, until you talk about that man you dating, as soon as we see you want to date with that man or something like that, I don't really care about the rest of this shit.
let's put it this way: we need Ashley to talk about her fucking divorce as much as she spoke about her prenup. That's void.
Right, that she for
I'm
sure
just
thought she was finna get half of every fucking
stupid.
cent.
Don't think because
No,
people on
you
TV and getting a
yeah.
check that they're intelligent. Because if Ashley was really about her money, and everyone's like, that's why
No,
she's straight
no,
about her
the thing
money.
about
No,
Ashley,
if she was about her money, she wouldn't have talked about that prenup. She would have done what
it
she
wasn't
did.
even that. No, the thing about Ashley talks a good game. Ashley talks a good game. You
That's
have
it.
people like that in this world where they talk a good game, where they make you feel like they're smarter than what they actually are. But no,
Mhm.
Ashley's not smarter. She's been able to get by. And this is where I'm gonna tie into that. Ashley, where my girl comment at. This is where I'm gonna talk about Ashley and Giselle. They look the part. They feel the part. They know that they're beautiful. They know that they say a couple of words that have more than six syllables. They know that the world's just going to appeal to them. So I feel like for that, that's the reason why they're able to, contribute. That's why they're able not to contribute and have the least to say on this show with their personal lives. Is because we know Giselle's the face of Potomac just based on looks.
Well, I
Because
did
she
not
sure don't do.
agree. The cough was a sign the divorce is bullshit. God be telling.
That divorce is bullshit. I don't believe it will happen now. I believe it will happen, but I don't believe it will happen now. It will happen when Ashley come across something that's lucrative for her to let Michael go.
Mhm.
That's what I really believe it is. That's why she ain't. That's why that ink on that divorce papers ain't even nowhere to be. It's a little dot. You know how you put a dot on the pen on a piece of paper to make sure it work. That's what Ashley's doing right now because she knows she ain't trying to let that go just yet. So it's just really ridiculous. But anyways, Robin gets up from the table and then walks over to another table. And this is the shit that I be talking about with Robin. And this is the shit I be talking about with Robin. Robin, why in the fuck would you do this? So to tell y'all what she did, Robin goes and calls Juan.
You have to stop calling this man on camera. And that's all
Right,
I'm gonna say. You
right.
have
That's all.
to stop showing us that he does not care.
I'm gonna say even more. Juan wants to hoe. And Juan, why can't I see you on FaceTime? Why your FaceTime ain't on Juan? I'm doing laundry.
The other bitch is probably there, like,
I fold the clothes. I fold the clothes. She go, oh, I'm so annoyed, Juan, because they want me to talk to Candace, and I don't want to talk to her. Well, Rob, why don't you just go ahead and just listen to what she got to say? Juan, are you serious? I gotta go. I gotta go.
and then he hung up before
And
she
then,
could.
yeah, and hung up the phone.
He was waiting.
We was waiting to hang up that damn phone because, and let me explain something to y'all. Unless Robin and Juan ain't got no washer and dryer in their house, why you couldn't prop that phone up against the wall and
Listen,
FaceTime her?
because she said she commented what's going on. We saw him doing laundry. He wasn't at home doing laundry. If he was at home doing laundry, then prop your phone up on the fucking
Yeah,
dryer.
prop your phone on the
My
iron
husband
board
does
or
that
up with your
all
phone.
the time. I will give
Tell him
that
to do it.
Negro that. He will talk to me on FaceTime with no problem. But I would have been done with Juan as soon as he was like, oh, I'm doing laundry. No, show the camera. Like here's how you know your nigga up to something. That's just my opinion. If I call my dude and he's like, oh, the FaceTime isn't working. If I tell him that, he gon' just make it appear. For that man to be like, I'm doing laundry. And it's a bunch of men in that house. So I know you just folding boxers, white beaters, shirts, pants, nothing complicated. Like, Robin, how, how,
That's
how?
what we're saying. Like, Robin, it's just like I don't know how much more you want the world to make fun of you, and then you get mad, and then you go and watch what happens live and
She has to
say,
stop doing
she
that.
goes, well, why would he answer the phone if he wasn't doing laundry? I said, no, that wasn't the right response. What Andy should have asked was, well, why he didn't turn his camera on as soon as you called. It turned on the FaceTime, if that's really what he was doing. Like, she just so stupid. Like, I can't.
If you were
I,
really so occupied with laundry too,
then why you
hey,
answer the
I
phone?
gotta call you back if you do answer or
Yeah,
don't answer. But he
don't
gotta
answer
answer
at all.
the phone because, in the words of Candace, we know that Juan is a player from the Himalayas, and he ain't gonna do the right thing. I just
He's
don't buy
not.
it.
And the thing about is, Robin, you really tried to act like you won up to everybody by saying that this man married me finally. Y'all thought we were never going to be together. It was like,
You're
we're not
marrying the guy
saying that.
who cheated on you before. Like that's not a
No, it's
pride.
not even that. We're not saying any of that. We're saying this based on how he treats you. And this
Like
scene
shit.
was another point of evidence that we have to say you're stupid because you're allowing this man to treat you as if you're less than his wife.
And I'm gonna tell everybody this at the very least. My marriage is not perfect. Nobody's is. But I will say this: if
Oh,
you're getting married, your dude, like my dude, is an asshole. He's kind of mean to most of the world. But when it comes to me, even his family be surprised. He will soften up. I think that's the same for women or men. No matter how hard you are, how monotone, like Robin likes to make it seem like is how Juan is. When it comes to the person you're in love with, you usually soften up a bit. That man ain't got no softness. She said Robin is too butch, and now she the man.
y'all stop doing Naya, stop doing this because y'all know I think this of Robin already. I do. So for those of y'all who are new to my channel and do not know, I think this of Robin. I do. Not that she's the man in her relationship with Juan. I think Robin really is, and this is alleged because I can't, you know, qualify her character like this, but I really think that allegedly Robin is fighting homosexuality. I really there's a lot of women that I think of this. Dr. Contessa is another one that I
Yep.
really feel like is running from homosexuality, allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was
I
someone else
thought
that
that about
I
Robin, but hey, I wasn't gonna say it, but shit, it's your channel, and I agree.
yeah, I think so about a lot of different women. I said Dr. Contessa, who was another one that I really feel like if she was born in the right century, the right part of the century, she would have been one. I can't think right now, but yeah, but like I
Allegedly.
said,
What
allegedly,
the
Robin,
hell?
Dr. Contessa, Robin, do not come for me. This is my opinion. Allegedly.
Robin won't. She can't afford the attorney, but Contessa might. It's
Bro,
true.
I can't with you. I can't with you. Stop.
It's true. She sells hats. What happened to those hats? Embellished, right?
She got
I
what?
think
Robin got some kind of new deal going on somewhere with one of these stores. Was it Nordstrom's or something? It was something. I forgot. I have to read it again. She got
Nordstrom.
some brand deal. I don't know what it was, but she got something.
Good for her.
Good for her. Now, bravo. She got another check. Let her ass go. That's what I'm saying.
And you say I'm bad.
Yes, I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all. So at the end of the day, or excuse me, at the next point, Giselle gets up from the table, and so does me and Ashley. And I wanted Aneka to see this. While you think you in with these ladies, the more light skinned ones on the other side of the room, realize where you sitting at. Because at some point, I'm telling you, Aneka, watch this. Because them ladies, the four of them, are going to turn on you. It
Yeah.
is coming.
Yep.
Wendy was the prime example of this. You ain't too far from Wendy, especially how your husband acted at that pickleball event. They're going to, I'm telling you, they're going to take that and run with it. I promise you. So while you think you making alliances with them now,
The
give it a
only
season.
one who I would say I don't think is colors is Karen. I don't think Karen cares. But
No, I
Karen,
think Karen is fair.
yeah, Karen got, we seen her husband, we seen her beautiful chocolate children, so we know that
Well,
she
I
would
think
not
Karen,
be.
even if she was married to a white man, I think Karen honestly is always going to play fair. I feel like it's because she has this entire time. I can't think of one situation where Karen was not fair.
Well, Karen, and when she explained like how she grew up in her parents and stuff and the location of where she's at, I feel like that's a piece of why she is that way. If you notice, separate from colorism, I think a lot of people fail to realize that privilege can come in forms outside of white privilege. And I think that Giselle, Candace, Ashley, Robin, I think they all have come from some type of privilege. With Ashley, it's more so, you know, skin stuff in my opinion, but with Giselle and who her father, grandfather was, Robin, growing up with both parents and where she grew up, I just feel like sometimes it's colorism, other times I feel like it's privilege, but I don't like that NBC and Bravo has allowed it to go on for so long. The fans have complained about it. You've got castmates that have complained about it. It's like, do something about
And
it.
I agree with Nigerine's comment here. Karen benefits from it, but doesn't have that air about it. Her,
Mhm.
which is absolutely true. I feel like she does benefit from it as well. I think her and Giselle both benefit from the same thing, absolutely. But I feel that in the terms of her being fair when it comes to the other ladies, I do think that she does see the colorism which plays on this particular cast. I do think that she does see it, and I
Mhm.
think that the reason why she does not address it is because at the end of the day, it's a huge allegation. They all benefit from this check, and as long as she plays fair, I think that that's why she'll continue to be fair. So moving on from there, the ladies then go because I'm done with this dinner scene with Robin. Robin's gonna continue to be a victim, and it's just going to annoy me if I talk about it more. But then they go over to because I don't like when people do that. I don't like when people can skate around their BS and then make a whole mountain out of someone else's. That
Mhm.
shit they did last season to Chris Bassett, that shit was
It was
tasteless
not
and like it
okay. It
was
impacted
silly.
his
And the
career.
fact and the fact that they did that, and as I said, they did that to mask what Juan was doing. I'm not
Mhm.
saying that Giselle or Robin put Giselle up to that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is it's funny how that became such the main focus that we were able to get out of nothing that Giselle has going on and what the allegations of what happened with Juan in that school and then also with him with his
Listen,
alleged affair.
Candace, I think that's why Candace is so set on not speaking about that lawsuit because all she has to do is take some of the shit that Ashley has said and done to court to her husband, and that judge would probably dismiss the whole fucking thing.
I think the judge should dismiss it altogether because at the end of the day, yes, it was a harsh thing to say. She shouldn't have said it, but we not finna act like
Others have not said
there's no truth to some of that shit. It was seen on camera. We saw it for ourselves. So we're not going to say that not all that shit wasn't true. Some of it was. I didn't read all of the things of that lawsuit, but I know the things that have publicly come out about him, the affairs, the grabbing of the cameraman's ass, how magically that went away. It was like, come on, like we're not gonna act like no. I'm sorry, we're not gonna
he's a
act like
white man worth $20 million. So I just hope that Candace pays her lawyer on time. Please.
if she was smart, she would countersue and make him pay the lawyer fees
Yep.
for wasting everybody's time. But
Yep.
anywho's moving on from there. So the ladies go to a drag night event, which if no one has ever been to a drag show, you need to go. Just say just some point when I don't care, gay, straight, whatever. That is some of the best entertainment, especially if you come down here to Florida and you go to the damn, I can't think of the thing on South Beach where the drag queens climb up the pillars and start swinging. That shit is so entertaining. But
I can't.
they
I
go
can
to a
never.
drag show.
Drag is the thing I can't. It's too much for me. But dramatic. That's what the point is. So
I was gonna send you something that was gonna
I
blow your
mean,
fucking
I've been
mind.
to it, and the
Mm,
RuPaul people had came to San Francisco like a few years ago, and I went, and I was like, so we're just dressed up
let
drunk.
me know. Let me know when I say I'm gonna send you a video. Let me know if that person was there. Just putting that out. That's another conversation for another moment, y'all. Sorry about that. I forgot I'm talking to my best friend, so and this is what we do. But anyways, moving on from there, they go to the event. The girls are being honored. It's Karen's birthday still. We still Karen. Happy birthday, Karen! You had a 4-week birthday. Yes. So moving forward from there, Karen, Mia, Wendy, and Aneka all go up on stage, and they're told to do their best strut. and Wendy does, her slither backwards walking. We love that for Wendy. And when she did that, the camera panted to Aneka putting her thumbs down and was hate. Now we all saw this. If you guys don't have social media, they actually played this on social media where they saw her doing this. And Candace clocked it. Candace said that that wasn't the time or place to do that. That was hating at its best because it was.
Drag
What
is
reason?
super positive though. Like also when Candace is saying not the time and place, it's not solely just about time and place. Like when you go to a drag show, there's virtually, at least in my experience when I've been, there's virtually no negativity. Like they're
No,
uplifting each other,
everybody.
their movement, all of that. So for her to be in there down in another bitch, especially when her lace front is fucking tangled because she got a synthetic blend. Like, no, I just can't. Girl, we don't like you enough for us to.
And that's the thing. It's not, and I want to like her. I do. I want to like her, but she is not redeemable at this moment, and
We're
I
only
need
eight
her to be.
episodes in. It's your first season, and you choose. This isn't like Monica, where you just come for people who've done fucked up things and they don't like their truth being exposed. No, you're coming on this show, coming for people's actual families, and that's whack. That's whack, especially when apparently that family that you're coming for is part of the reason you're here. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay, y'all. Yes, but Karen gets on her when Karen got on her knees. I was hollering. And everybody was talking about like, damn, she got some strong ass knees because her my knees would have gave out. Candace said I got knee problems, and I do too. I'm one of those people. I've torn my meniscus, y'all. When I tell y'all that was some of the worst pain I have ever felt, so my knees are fucked up. I can't do what Karen did. Say we want a good season and not a mesh cast, but these new ones be dry and desperate. And you know what, Naya? I'm gonna agree with that because at the end of the day, and this is what I tell y'all, she's trying to get in where she's supposed to fit in. But what you don't realize by you going against the other Igbo Nigerian woman on the cast, you're feeding into the narrative that we don't want to see on this. And what
Yeah,
I mean by that, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, because it's already a stigma in this world that black people are we are our own worst enemies. It's already a stigma. So we don't need for the motherland people to have that same stigma, even though it does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't, but we don't need that. And the fact that y'all have family ties in one way or another, that should have been the gravity that pulled y'all together and changed this whole dynamic. Because I'm telling y'all, if NECA really came on this saying, "Hey, Wendy, cousin this, cousin that, we coming here," they could have changed the whole dynamic of this show,
mm,
where it could have asked out Giselle, Robin, and Ashley.
yeah.
It
I
could
think,
have.
and James is gonna say that probably episode after episode because this is a really, really. I think of all the new franchises, Salt Lake City and Potomac are two of the best for the newer Housewives franchises. But I feel like Potomac's going downhill because of the choices that they're making with like casting and all
And
the things that are
and the
allowed
thing
and not
about it is, it all started with Giselle
allowed. Mm-hmm.
icing out Monique. It started then. As soon as Monique opened up her mouth and says, "I have 4 homes," it started
Jealousy.
there.
And
It
she's got
started
her
there.
one
Yes.
that she keep repairing.
Does she keep repairing and that she ain't finished building yet, Sheree? Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, I didn't mean to. But what I'm saying is that I don't like when, because you can't see it for her, that you couldn't uplift her in a moment where everybody was being positive. That was my message for Aneka this recap, is that was your moment to extend the olive branch and say, "Girl, good job. I know you don't see it from me, but you did damn good and you look damn good." You doing that just lets us know that you're not redeemable in this moment.
Yeah.
And as I said, I'm not going to be. I told you I'm
I
sticking to
mean,
my word.
before this lady came for Wendy, I knew she wasn't, in my opinion, going to be like redeemable or a good cast member when, like, you want to have a baby, but the doctor has to tell you to have sex and you're drinking champagne. I'm still not letting go of that. So, people like that, I'm just like, who just ignore common sense and or think that it's cute to appear stupid and sedity on camera when they're not because they want attention. I think Naya had commented at some point. The thirst with Nneka, separate from all of the drama, separate from the family, she is extremely thirsty. There's not enough Gatorade or water that's filtered in the world. I don't drink tap. So, I'm just tired of Nneka.
It's gonna be an interesting reunion. It's gonna be an interesting reunion because I either she's gonna do one or two things. Either she's gonna get worse with this whole her and Wendy thing, or
Yeah.
she's gonna say, you know what, Wendy, I apologize because in the moment I did not realize
Mm,
that Ashley from the start was trying to drive a wedge between what really could have been something beautiful and that we could have really shared the world upon our culture.
mhm.
And I'm praying and I'm trying to say this out loud so it can happen at the reunion because that will make her redeemable for me if she was able to sit in her shit and
Accountability.
apologize about it. Yes,
That's a big
that's
part of being successful in reality TV. Be
yeah.
vulnerable, but you also have to be equally accountable. Because if you're not,
I would be great for reality TV because at the end of the day, I'm so like raw and authentic with my y'all. I don't care about making people happy, liking me. You either gonna like me because you love me. That's how
he
I am.
said, "Come hire me, somebody. We'll
No,
make."
I'm not saying that at all because I'm not ready. I am not ready right now to
If
be on
somebody
reality.
send you a check, you gonna be ready, Negro. Stop playing,
Yeah,
James. You will be ready.
I know the politics, y'all. I know the politics of this
Big check.
season one of this. Season. Thank you, Nia. I would do it for you. Season one checks ain't the same as season five checks. I'm just saying. I need season five checks in order for me to do my season one of whatever TV show they decide to put me
Any
on.
attorneys watching Watch Your Mouth reviews? Hit them up so we can
Y'all don't
negotiate.
want me on real. I'm telling y'all don't want me on reality TV
Yes, we
because I
do.
know
Yes,
I'm
we do.
telling
Because
y'all.
me, my mouth, they gonna put me on Zeus. So I know I'm not gonna make it. But you can make it. You can
No,
make it.
imagine me on Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all.
You would do well. Me, I'd smack one of them hoes. You, no
Like there's like
lawsuits.
I know I couldn't go on Beverly Hills because me and Kyle will get into it. That'd be the first thing we do.
Just push her. She's so
No,
small.
I can't do that, my man.
Oh damn.
But I'm gonna read her for fucking filth. That's why I don't like her. So honestly, I think if I were to go on one, y'all, I'm gonna try to put in the comments which one do y'all think, and then I'll come back next week on Real Housewives of Potomac and say which one I really think I would be the best fit for. And Mrs. Best knows which one it is. She contemplates because she don't want to say the wrong one. But yes, which Real Housewives franchise do y'all think I would be the best fit for? Just comment it. That's okay. But y'all, that was let me get back to this because I got to go to Married to Medicine. But Karen won the drag event. She did the best because she got on her knees and the Beyonce little crawl thing. We love it. But yes, now I think on that because I'm telling y'all, it's and I'm gonna give y'all a real big clue. I'm gonna give y'all a real big clue. It's not Salt Lake City. So if that's what y'all were thinking, that is
Hell
not the
no.
city. That is not the cast for me. Even though two of them are my favorite all-time housewives, Mary Cosby and Monica Garcia. I am not made for that show. I will be in jail. So we
My
want to keep
brain
my
is going to Atlanta or Miami. 'Cause I just started watching that, but I don't know which one. I'm torn between.
you torn between Miami and Atlanta.
I am. I don't know which one. Because
Okay.
I just started watching Miami, so I'm like, I gotta wait and understand the cast more. Atlanta, that could it could work, but it depends on who the cast is. I don't know. ATL, maybe Beverly Hills. Yeah, I don't know. Beverly
I'm,
Hills,
point, I'm
though,
pointing. I'm pointing to it.
I know, but I just I don't know. Beverly Hills, you do good, probably because you won't have to like do more. And you're James is calm, y'all. He's
I
calm.
really am. I am a calm
He's
human being,
genuinely
but
calm.
when I tell you I will get you together in such the most effortless way possible,
Calmly.
you will look so. I'm telling you, I've done it before. Y'all, people get shocked by me.
They But
because
high
I
school
think
days, people.
people used in high school, people used to get so I used to because I was so I was worse then. I've grown a lot more, but I was so blunt in high school. When I tell y'all, people used to get so mad at me
They
because
did.
I had such a granular of vocabulary. But
Oh
but
no
the
no no
balance
no
between you both,
no
oh my
no no
gosh,
no Naya Naya. You better tell her. The I be sued. I am still a
yes,
work in progress.
yes,
Like
yeah. But I tell you, the whole like if she were to do a reality, if me and her were to go on one of these reality shows, especially not Salt Lake, when I tell you the first word, I think James is this. When I tell you she would be in jail if I'm not there.
I don't. I'm a Gemini Naya, so like I be cool until people say things to me that are illogical and mean for no reason. And then when it comes to my friends, I am a little overprotective. My husband says the same thing. Like he doesn't tell me if like a coworker is rude because he thinks I'm gonna like pull up. I'm like, I'm not even that way.
You know
But
what? No. And then we're getting on y'all. We getting off topic. I gotta hear we get to Married to Medicine, but I think you know what she and I because I'm gonna say this one last thing. She and I have known each other. We have a 17-year friendship. And when I
Jesus.
tell you that this friendship has been through so many different things and because of life experiences, it's hard for us to really shamble and break apart. We are glued together like no other. And I'm dropping my microphone because that's how much I love and care about this girl.
Oh,
So when I say I couldn't be on a reality TV show with her because I cannot do it. But me, Beverly Hills would be the one I would go on just because I already know who I'm aligned with. I already know who I'm gonna get into it with. And it's best if I know my circumstances versus being in Potomac where I would know where I stood.
Potomac is stress.
I
Maybe
would know
that's
where I
why they
stood
haven't
because
changed the cast because no one wants to
they
deal
need
with
to do something. But Bravo and the call center, I have a call out all video. Y'all need to do something with this cast. I don't know what it is, and I don't really care at this point. They're not bringing anything. This episode was dull. I do not care about Robin anymore. Robin, if nobody else can go, Robin can go.
Yeah,
Because
I feel the same.
how much longer are we going to sit here and watch her deflect, show the husband that don't love or care about her and make her look like a fucking fool every time that camera cut on? How much more do y'all want us to watch of that? Because I'm getting tired of it. I'm
It's
getting
also
tired of
getting to
it.
the point where it's just, you know that the fans are not going to say anything nice. So, yes, let Robin the bird fly free. I
Yeah,
agree.
she got it. I'm
It's
telling you, she
just
got plenty of
hurting
checks
her.
coming in now. She don't need she don't need this check no more. She don't need this check no more. She can go. Like I'm
They got
serious,
a
y'all.
new house. They got married.
Yes, they got
They got their
married.
hats.
Yeah, she got her hat. She got Giselle's podcast, which
Oh,
currently,
yeah.
Eminem suing them
Oh,
right
they're
now.
getting,
Allegedly.
no, he really is.
No, I know he really is, but I can't speak on the case because yeah, like like let her do what she need to do. I'm tired of her. She don't bring nothing but tears and oh Karen syndrome. No one cares about that. But anyways, y'all, I got to get to Married to Medicine, y'all. This has been about this is how boring this episode was. Where we were just talking about what franchise I will go on. Be honest with y'all, I'll probably go on Married to Medicine just to avoid everybody. Just saying. But anyways, Married to Medicine is the next recap, you guys. We got to go. But I'm gonna read Naya's comment because this is my girl. So she needs time off to protect her peace. She got kids and want on her mind. She's stressed, impressed, and under dressed. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Naya. I feel like if this check goes, Juan's gonna go too. Because
I
remember,
don't think
I don't,
so.
I don't
I
know.
don't
Because
think
Juan,
she got a
I don't think
prenup.
Juan, I don't think Juan is over her losing all of his money. I really don't think he's over that. So
You
I
cannot
think
blame somebody for losing your money, married or not. If you was at home instead of cheating on her, maybe you would have noticed it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. But
we'll see. But yeah, but yeah, I gotta get to Married to Medicine, y'all. So make sure y'all join us on that. That was another dull episode, so we'll probably, cut it up just a little bit, hopefully no longer than 20 minutes. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get there. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I had so much fun on this live. Shout out to my girl Nia Green once again, coming through like she always does and is so active in this chat. We love you. Thank you so much. See y'all on Married to Medicine now. I'll be right back.